Welcome back, my fine fellow friends, my fellow CEOs, sales officers, corporate communications gurus, all of you. Hello and welcome back. Right, this is Production Line. I'm Orbital Potato, CEO of this ramshackle car company. Okay, what are we doing? What are we doing, and when are we doing it? Now is the answer to the second part of that question. What are we doing in this episode? Well, firstly, I think that this is probably going to be the last episode of this series. I've had an absolute blast over the course of this series, and I'm very thankful for the bug, which allowed me to clear $3 million worth of debt in an instant. That was really, really nice. But I think that we've explored pretty much every new variant. I mean, we've got the design, the van variant and the sports design variant. I'll get both of those done right now, shall I? And so at the end of this episode, we can say that we've researched each and every variant, which I think would be grand. And that means that by the end of the series, we would see every single type of car. Now, there's still a whole bunch of space that we've got available to us, and we're going to be capitalizing on some of that space today, because I want to expand. I want to get bigger, and I want to go way bigger. I think we're gonna expand out here. Yeah, it is gonna cost me quite a lot per hour, right? So let's get that done, and then I think what we're gonna try and do is we're gonna try and move all of this production, all of this blue stuff, right? All of this blue stuff is gonna be moved up here. So without further ado, let's try and get that done. Okay. So the blue stuff is the fit accessories, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it is indeed the fit accessories. Okay, so let's go into blueprints and then let's get fit accessories. What are we working with? Three-minute slots here. So I think we're going to need to go pretty darn big in order to make this system work. Is there maybe a way that I can sort of tuck that in just a smidgen tighter? There we go. I like that. I actually like that design a lot. That feels relatively professional. Okay, the windscreen, I mean, we need to get more windscreens, so we're going to need to get 4 windscreens. Yeah, we're going to need to get 4 windscreens. 4 fit windscreens. Goodness gracious me, potato. That is abysmal. Okay, let's just get them all in a line like so. Yeah, I think that seems pretty reasonable. And then fit aircon can go down to just 2. There we go. Down to just 2. And then fit dashboard. Oh, that's easy. That can go to just 1. Yeah, sorry. Fit cabin. Yeah, it is just 1. And then fit controls is also just 1 as well. Okay, so that is going to take us from 2 fit light stations up to 3 fit light stations and absolutely everything. We do have 4 fit windscreens over here, and I think that is probably a bit overkill, but for 3 fit lights, that should equal 4 fit windscreen, I think. Okay, how much is that going to set me back? It's going to come... That's a lot of money, but that's okay. That's okay. That's A-okay. Also, is this still fit electronic components? Is that fit controls, fit cabin, fit electrical components? Okay, fitting electrical components is also blue, unhelpfully. I do feel like that is a little bit of an oversight. I don't feel that that's the same category at all, but that's okay. Let's try and demolish some of this stuff. I'm just gonna straight up just get rid of it right now, and that's what I want to get rid of. Yep. How much is that going to make us? It makes us about 200 grand. I mean, that's pretty abysmal, to be honest. And then we'll get rid of that there. Get rid of that there. Get rid of that there. Like so. Okay, and then the conveyor is going to come up here. Yep. And then we're going to branch off. Now, we've got a ton of space, so we don't need to worry too much about space concerns. I think we're right on track to have a heck of a lot of space. That doesn't really make sense, but you get the picture, right? Okay, bring this across here, up there, up there, up there, and up there. Across here. All right, wonderful. I just want to make sure that it all sort of simplifies to one single point so that we can, you know, leave no car behind. That's what I always say. Leave no car behind. All right, and hopefully after all of that, we should have more than enough There we go. We should have more than enough space left over just to make the connection right back to the fit electrical components section. Hold on, have we got 2 fit electrical components thing? Oh no, it's just, yeah, oh, okay, I'm with you. Yeah, that comes in there like that. That's fine. Fit computer. That's all cool. I don't know if perhaps we want to move things around a little bit. I mean, we could move these fit electrical components up to here. That's definitely something that we could do. Probably will do. But we don't really need to worry about that too much for now. Okay. Make sure that we're connected up to the main network. We still have plenty of money as it stands. That's probably going to disappear just because it will disappear, as money tends to. It's got a horrible thing. Horrible thing with money is that it always disappears. Always. Just always. Okay, connect that up there. Oh, no, you're not having any of that, are you, video game? There we go. That looks much better. Okay, so now we should see all of this backlog being cleared, hopefully very, very quickly. That's the plan anyway. We still have a bunch of cars that need to be fitted in the fit body section. I think we might take this area. We might open up this area over here and get that all kitted out to do fit body and stuff, but I'm not really super bothered. Only lights are going to be made locally. Horns are only going to be used locally. Seats as well, only local. Cool. Auto steer headlights. We need to get all of these upgrades sorted. Yep. Leather interior. Yep. There we go. Okay. That's looking a little bit better. It's going to take a while for all of the lights to get to where they need to go, because they're being produced so unbelievably far away. You know what? We should just straight up have a supply stockpile. A large supply stockpile, I think. 2 large supply stockpiles. Touchscreen interface. Oh, fantastic. Let's get that. And that will actually use our fit computer section over here. I think. I believe, anyway. Oh, maybe not. Maybe it's part of the fit electronics area. Touchscreen interface. It's definitely kicking around somewhere. It doesn't particularly matter. We'll deal with it later. Okay. Get me some lights. So, there should be multiple light options that I've got. Directional lights. Local directional lights. Yep, let's have a maximum amount of those. And then just regular lights as well. We'll try and get a bunch. I think it is directional lights that I'm looking for, isn't it? Yeah, directional lights is exactly what we're after. So, once we get them all imported and moved out over here, then we should have less of an issue. Much less of an issue, in fact. Okay, get that connected up. Automatic wipers. Buy all of that. Waiting for resources. The servos need to be local. Windscreens need to be only local as well. I do believe that I am producing windscreens. I think I'm producing windscreens. I should have checked that, but I'm pretty sure that I am. Okay. There we go. Okay, that's looking a bit better. Very, very much so. Can I get early stock consumption? How much is that going to cost me? 44 grand. I mean, that's a price that I'm perfectly willing to pay. Missing upgrade. Heater. Get that sorted. Ah, large touchscreen. Found it. Found it. Yeah, touchscreen interface is over there. Cool. So it is in fit controls. Fine. Okay, another supply stockpile right over there. Bash it down. Get rid of that. And we will put in... Ooh, I don't know. Like, just copy from slot, fit windscreen. If we do that. Only local, prefer local. Nice. Okay, so that's not going to solve the problem overnight, but it will, it'll make a pretty substantial difference. Right, so you're storing lights, you're storing directional lights. Okay, great. That seems to already be moving a heck of a lot faster. We've not cleared the backlog yet, but, I mean, it's a good start. It's a good start. It's certainly not bad. Yeah, definitely not bad at all. I'll take it. That's what I'm saying. I'll take it. I'm not quite sure about the ratio that we've got going on here. We might need to modify it in a little bit. We might elect to do just that, but I think for now it's fine, and we can survive. Requirements not met. Fit controls. What? What? Why do you not have controls? Okay, not entirely sure how that worked, but that's fine, I guess. Just give me the smart junction. Yep, that. Pause, defect mode. Cars with defects go left. Perfect. There we go. Okay. That's that resolved. And now we are down to our last $1,000. So pennies, basically. We need to ship a few more cars out of here. Did I refresh any advertising market campaigns? No, not yet, unfortunately. Right, fine. Man, we have a lot of junk. We have a heck of a lot of junk here. Why are none of the windscreens being sent to... Oh, these are imported windscreens. Am I even making windscreens? I don't even know. I feel like that's something that I could very easily not be producing. I can check. Let me have a look. Components. Windscreen. I'm not making any windscreens. I thought I was. Maybe I have the ability to make windscreens, and I just thus far have not elected to do so. I totally don't. I totally do not. Okay, so... I mean, just ignore exactly what I just did. We'll just put that on prefer local. There we go. Alright, suddenly, a problem which was of my own making has now been resolved successfully. And it... Oh my god. Why would you break down right over here? That is unbelievably irritating. I'm going to spend my last pennies getting a flipping... Alright, sure. I'm going to spend my last pennies buying a flipping maintenance department, which actually... Well, buying the upgrade ended up putting me deep in debt. 13 million in debt. There is a slim chance that I'm ever able to repay this. It's worth aiming for, though, I guess. All I've done is I've moved this gigantic backlog from here to here, which I'm not ecstatic about, as you can probably tell. Yeah. Oh well. The resource importer seems to be doing what it needs to be doing. Doesn't seem to be having too many issues. And it looks like roughly we're you know, just about breaking even, which is nice, I guess. Yeah, you know what? Maybe we see if we can get some robot upgrades, speed this process up. That takes 33 seconds. This takes 45. Sure. Go do that. And fit cabin. There's no point in speeding up the fit cabin any further because it's already as fast as it can reasonably go. Yeah, okay. I mean, I think that this will start to work slightly better. Look at that. That's a lot of cars. That is a lot of cars that's being processed right over there. Okay, now this is a bit of a problem. We don't seem to have the aerials that are required on most cars. So I'm going to plonk down that. And that's already connected. Great. Copy from slot, fit electrical components. Fit electrical components. Grand. Prefer local, obviously, to everything. But you can't make aerials, I don't believe. And that will certainly help. Yeah, nice. Okay, that should pretty much reduce all of the waiting around, which is lovely. Not all of the waiting around, mind you, but most of it. Very much most of it. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So as it turns out, this number of fit electrical component stations is just absolutely nowhere near enough. It only takes 1 minute and 30 seconds. Can we get this upgraded? We've already got it upgraded. And this one, that's all upgraded as well. I mean, we are trying. We are trying. We're going full pelt. Absolutely full pelt, and it's still not enough. Okay, well, let's try and get some more fit electronical? That's a great word. Electronical components. Okay. Don't mind me just getting some more electronical components. Okay. There we go. Ditch that. And that over there. That over there. And that over there, like so. Missing upgrade, premium music. Ah, you know what? Just buy it all. Buy it all. Buy. Buy all. Buy all. Yep. Buy all. And buy all. Okay, now there is no resource route here, which is a bit of a bummer, but we'll do it anyway. Get it set up just like so. And let's get some stockpiles as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. Resource conveyors connected up. Cool. And copy from slot. Fit electrical components. Yep. Fit electrical components. Fit electrical components and fit electrical components. Okay, great. So, I mean, we should be importing a heck of a lot of junk. Sorry, not junk. Important stuff. Okay. 2 more resource importers. That should help deal with the demand a little bit. Yeah, nice. Resource conveyor. Let's link that up there. Cool. Okay, that definitely did seem to help. Okay, so now we should be able to theoretically process twice as many cars. Oh, didn't mean to get rid of that sports car right there, but I did. Ditch that fit electrical components thing. Ditch that, ditch that, ditch that, ditch that, ditch that. Perfect. So we should now just go through the fit computer section. Let's get some upgrades to that so that it's only 24 seconds a pop. And we'll ditch this fit electrical components section. Just like so. Large touchscreen. Yep. Get that upgraded. What have we got? We ain't got no research on the go. Go do, I guess, a wood dashboard? Sure, that sounds like something that I would quite like. How are we doing with the sports car variant 2? The Falcon. Yes, I do like the Falcon. The Falcon sports car. It's very, very nice. Right. Are we able to cope with the demand that we've got coming in? I mean, visual inspection. I can't get any higher level of inspection, but even if I did, I'm not sure that I'd want that. I mean, certainly things look good. It certainly feels good. We need to get some more power plants. I might as well just get a couple more power plants whilst I'm here. Yeah, that's in facilities. Cool. Just, you know, just bash down a couple more. We'll get them all the way over at this side of the world, where I'm unlikely, really, to ever build anything ever again. Just purely because it's so monstrously far away from everything. Also, I know how it looks. It looks bad. Don't get me wrong. I get it. But it'll just keep us occupied for now, which is wonderful. We have a ridiculously large number of defects coming through, which tells me that we need to redo this. We need to redo this so catastrophically badly. Okay. Demolish that. Demolish that. That's good, because we don't need that. Now go into blueprints, and then let's do some more quality checking. Okay, this is going to be a heck of a lot of quality checking. This is going to really, really, really... Well, I mean, if we didn't already have a, whatever it is, $13 million loan, we probably would after this. Okay, and then that's going to have to come up this way. Cool, that looks not too bad. Not too bad at all. We're going to ditch this reworking area because it's just nowhere near large enough. Nowhere near large enough at all. Let's buy that for now. 190k. I mean, that's a steal. That's an absolute steal for what you get. Okay. Ditch that. Ditch that. Connect that up. 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 And at the other side as well. Okay. So, I'm going to demolish... Oh, it seems like such a shame to get rid of all of this, but... I'm gonna get rid of as little as I possibly can. Right. Yeah, that seems okay. So defective cars are still gonna come over this way. We're going to have a we're going to have a whole bunch of... We're going to have a whole bunch of reworking stations over here. Yeah, is that even going to be enough? I think it might just be. So that'll be a bunch of reworking stations. Then we'll have a quality check station. In fact, we'll have 3 quality check stations. Yeah, 3 quality check stations with each with a performance check and an emissions check. And then that will come around in a conveyor. And that will just connect up right there. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so the conveyor is going to come over here. Across here. And then that's going to come up there. Up there. Yeah, and across here. Right. How much is that going to set me back? 300 and something thousand. 311,000. Right. Delete that. Nice. Okay, so that should... Ooh, fantastic. Pearl White. Employ over 1,200 staff at any one time. I mean, I'm surprised I have not got that achievement before. But, I mean, this might be my biggest factory in production line ever. I'm certainly happy with it. I don't feel like... I don't feel like I'm really pushing the limits of this factory, to be honest. I feel like I could push it further if I wished to. Okay. There we go. So that should just allow those cars to get round to where they need to go. And now we should be ready to fix a whole bunch of defects. There's still a car with defects over there. Wowzers. You just couldn't make it up. You couldn't make it up. You couldn't make it up. Anyway, the great thing about having a specific section devoted to checking defective cars means that we don't have to use any of these ones, which is just super, super nice. Yeah, okay. I mean, this is good. Waiting for resources. Oh, okay. We've got an issue. We don't have any resources. Is there a break? There's totally a break. I suspected that might be the case. It always seems to happen. Yeah, that's less than ideal. Less than ideal. I'll tell you what we should do also. Go get, I don't know, copy from slot, fit seats. Yeah, fit seats. There we go. Nice. Okay, do that. And that should remarkably just fix itself, I hope. There we go. All right, so now we should start to see everything come together. Everything should work. Nice. I mean, we are draining money out of this massive vat that we seem to have. Our expenses have shot right up. And there is still a ridiculous backlog. Yeah, that doesn't really help, actually, to have a ridiculously long backlog. In fact, it's less than helpful, in fact. It's just useless. Absolutely useless. You know what? I kind of want to put these guys on to prefer local. Maybe if we honestly just leave everything on prefer local for now, then it means we can just get whatever we need to get ordered. Because I don't know why it's taken such a darn long time to get all of these bits and bobs together, but it is taking a while. Right, more and more defective cars still going round and round and round. We're at 93 cars in the showroom. I mean, that's a lot. And I don't really want it to be that high, but at the same time, not exactly in a position to argue with that. We're about to refresh the 24-hour brand awareness print media campaign. So that's going to be pretty good. I mean, it's not pretty good in terms of my bank balance, but let's be real, my bank balance is already excessive. Yeah, we need to get another fit body area, but I don't know. Man, this area looks like a proper factory. Do you not think? It looks just properly busy. Wonderful. Wonderfully busy. Yeah, using only locally manufactured products really is a double-edged sword. I mean, it's great. You keep the costs down, and everything is very tightly controlled in terms of cost. But the real problem is that it can really slow down a process if you don't have the right resources. It's not so bad for brakes or wheel assemblies over here because there is so much of a queue of cars, a backlog of cars already on the line in front. What's my production efficiency? It's not great. It's not bad. No export room is not really. I don't know why that's as part of the makeup, because I don't really care. I don't really care if we don't have any export room for the, you know, the horn manufacturing thing. Like, who cares? Who cares? Like, that shouldn't make up the production efficiency. I don't think, anyway. Waiting for next slot, waiting for next vehicle, and running. Absolutely. But I don't think that if you manufacture a resource, it should be included in that specific pie chart. I mean, by all means, have a second pie chart that shows how efficient your manufacturing capability is. But, you know, in terms of putting together a car, it's not strictly relevant, so it's not super helpful. I mean, so I would guess that my actual efficiency is this number plus this number, which, I mean, looks pretty good, to be honest, if that is the case. Yeah, because waiting for no export room and waiting for next slot, it's kind of the same thing, right? Waiting for the next slot is for the process stations for cars, but no export room is, you know, for specifically for the manufacturing stuff. Okay, let's get wooden dashboards. Sure. Choose next research project. What do we want? Ambient cabin lighting. Heated steering wheel. Get a heated steering wheel. Who doesn't love a heated steering wheel? I don't know. I've never had a heated steering wheel before. I mean, not just to hold, but I've never driven a car that has a heated steering wheel. I don't know. If you have, then, you know, let me know. Shout out in the comments. Is this working, or is this still too small? Like, do we still not have enough processing capability for this? I do actually worry that we just don't have enough. We don't have enough fit windscreens. We don't have enough fit lights. We just don't have anywhere near enough. Yeah. Yeah, not super sure on that. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to live dangerously. Let's live dangerously. We've got half an episode to try and make a fit body section. Let's do this. Okay, let's make a ridiculous one, and let's make it rain. Let's make it hurt. No. I don't know what I'm saying. Right, lots and lots of fit bodies. Lots and lots of fit bodies. Lots and lots of fit hoods. Lots and lots of fit trunks. This is going to be the biggest setup by far. Fit bumpers. We can fit the front bumper. Fit the rear bumper. Yep. Fit bottom trim. Fit arches. Fit front arch. There we go. And fit the rear arch. Grand. And I'm not going to muck around with, like, locally produced stuff. I'm just gonna make what I can make, and we'll just roll with what we can roll with. Okay, so that's 3 of those. I don't even know how many do I need. I need 4 of these. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Probably gonna need a few more. In fact, I'm just gonna put down a 5th just in case. Yeah, for the fit roof, and then fit door panels. We can go back to just 3. Okay. Yep, 3 over there. That's actually not going to be possible. I need to make sure that I keep 1 line of space for the belt to go back down the side here. Yep, for sure. Okay, fit door panels. Yep, we'll go back down to 3 fit door panels, and then across to fit windows. There we go. 1 fit windows to each of those, and then fit wing mirrors. Polish it off with that. Okay, is that it? I think that is it. I think that's it. I think it's a bit, maybe a bit complicated, but it should work. This is going to set me back a heck of a lot of money, and that doesn't even include all of the extra stuff that we're going to need to get done as well. Okay. We're going to need to ditch these supply stockpiles, which is a bit of a bummer, but that's okay. Let's buy the blueprints. Let's get that bought first, okay? And then let's set up the access to the area. Okay. Nice. Yep, come on. All the way down here. And all the way down here. Come across this way. Accumulate in a single belt. And then all the way down to the end. And up like so. Is this an efficient way of doing things? Probably not, in all truth. But I'm kind of okay with it. It's the most that my limited brain can handle. There we go. There we go. Okay. That's pretty good. That's not too bad. I'm pretty pleased with that. Bish, bash, bosh. And then we'll come all the way out here, round this corner, and then all the way down to here. Okay, wonderful. Ditch that supply stockpile. Ditch that supply stockpile. Ditch that supply stockpile. And ditch that supply stockpile. Ditch that make wheels section. Probably not going to replace it if the export room is already... if the export was already full. And then we'll connect that up over there. Okay, so this is by far and away the biggest project that we've ever undertaken. 3 brand new Type 2 resource importers. Zoom in a little bit so that I can see all the green bits. There we go. We're going to need to get a bunch of upgrades. Yeah, I know. I know. I'm also going to need to connect up to the factory at large to make sure that we can, if we're producing anything in excess locally, that we can take advantage of that over here. How's that looking? I can barely see the difference between the floor and the green. Right. Get that connected up over there. That connected up over there. That connected up over there. Okay, so that is absolutely everything, right? Just stick in another belt there, just for good measure. Okay. Let's see if this works. Okay, that looks good. That looks really, really good. Everything should be set on prefer local. Yep, everything is set on prefer local. Which, that set us back a fair amount of cash, but that's okay. It's worth it. It's absolutely worth it. Oh my goodness. This is the sheer number of resources that we need to import. Maybe surpasses even my greatest expectations. Okay, production efficiency must increase after this. I mean, it might decrease temporarily, but then I suspect it will decrease. Especially no export room. That's gonna, yeah, that decreased very substantially because we're now, you know, using a whole bunch more resources. Okay. All right. Well, happy days. Happy days on that front. Okay, we need to, yeah, speed up access to this site over here, so build another conveyor belt over there. Looks like we're clearing the backlog, which is great. All right, I like this. I like this. I like this a lot. This is very good. Okay, put this onto prefer local. I'm going to put everything onto prefer local just because I want to try and increase the amount of cars that we are actually shifting out of here. Okay, upgrades. Need some upgrades. Cool. Let's get parking sensors. Mesh, front mesh. Sure. There we go. 108k in early stock consumption. Sure. I mean, we can still get the good old fashioned robots upgrades 1 through 4, but I don't think we need to. Yeah, we can add another fit roof station if we need to, although we'd need to buy this area. So that's fine. I think that's okay. Yeah, I think this is all okay. This is all fine. Did I put that onto prefer local? I did indeed. That's all prefer local. So if local stuff isn't available, then we have to We have to shift to imported stuff. Yeah, brakes. Brakes, cool. So we can now import everything. I'm loosening the importing restrictions in a slight hope that we can improve the speed at which we're making cars. Okay, I'm gonna get another flipping maintenance department over here. The repair speed is still only 75%. But that's fine. An extra maintenance department is never a bad thing. Never a bad thing at all. 101 cars. 101 cars in the showroom at the moment. That's not too shabby. Speaking of showrooms and cars, let's get a bunch of marketing departments, shall we? There we go. Sure. More marketing departments. There we go. Is that all? I think that's all the green space that I've got. That's cool. Okay, so we should be able to get a ridiculously large number of ideas pretty darn soon. And then we should be able to shift a whole bunch of cars. I should also maybe think about getting some more research into marketing. Product placement? Sure, I can research product placement. Do I care about that over heated steering wheels? Maybe. You know, let's just get it all added to the queue. Yeah, sure. Add all of it to the queue. I mean, we've got the money. We might as well take the opportunity that we've been given. Let's just get it all. Let's get it all done. Let's get it all researched. Heated steering wheel. Yep. Cool. I did upgrade all of the steering wheel manufacturing to heated steering wheel manufacturing, which is a little bit silly. Dare I say, a little bit daft. Okay, sunroof. There we go. Get what we need to get. Upgrade, missing, car alarm. Central locking. Gull wing. Keyless entry. That's fine. Missing upgrade, electric windows. Okay. Is everything missing? Alright, that should be the entirety of this area brought up to speed now. Fantastic. Wing mirrors, prefer local. Fit windows, prefer local already. Great. Door panels, prefer local on everything. Wonderful. Okay, missing resources. Yeah, I mean, this is... It does take a while to get the resources over here. Let me see if I can get a supply stockpile or 3. Yeah, so we'll get fit wing mirrors. Yeah, fit wing mirrors. Yep. No. I want fit wing mirrors. Did I not do that? Okay. Folding wing mirrors. Okay, I thought we had folding wing mirrors. Apparently I'm wrong. Okay, do that and then fit windows and fit door panels. Cool. Fit windows. There we go. And then fit door panels. All right. Grand. Just like that. Fit door panels. Great. Okay. Fit door panel order is pretty darn large, but that's okay. Should theoretically mean that everything just goes that little bit smoother, you know? There's a new loan available from the bank, which means that I can extend my line of credit should I wish to. Which is very, very nice. I think we might start to build up a little bit of a backlog again. Which isn't the worst thing in the world. This machine has broken down again? Liability, my dude. That is terrible. Product placement. Oh, fantastic. Let me see if I can get some product placement. What have I got? 100... I can launch both of these, actually. Okay, do that. Oh my lordy. That wiped me out financially. That actually literally wiped me out. That cost me millions. How much did it cost to renew that? 3 million. A brand awareness campaign for 72 hours cost me 3 million? Well, I better make some substantial sales. And to be honest, it looks like I actually have been making pretty substantial whatchamacallit, sales. That's right. That's the word that I was looking for. That's the word that I sort of dragged out of thin air. Sales. prefer local. Yeah, everything is on prefer local. You know what? I mean, we are using a bunch of chassis. We are using a bunch of chassis. I do like what's going on. How's my production efficiency? That was my fire engine impression. That was all right actually for a fire engine impression. Sorry, more importantly, the production efficiency is not too bad. Yeah, not too bad. I mean, this area is very it's very empty of any resources. I do that, will that make a difference? I don't think so. Yeah. We are using 100% local servos, which is nice. It's a nice thing to brag about, but is it slowing down production as a whole? Yes, absolutely. Yeah. Okay, you know what? Put fit windows onto any. Yeah, put fit windows onto any. I want to see if I can try and maintain really well-fitting windows. Really well-fitting windows, that's right. Okay, resource conveyors here and here. Let's get copy from slot, fit windows. Yep. And copy from slot, fit windows. There we go. Okay. So that's a lot of windows. It's a lot of windows. It's a lot of servos, but it should help. Should help ease the pain just a little bit. Should help get the traffic moving. Okay, banner ad marketing. Who buys banner ad marketing these days? Is that a thing that people buy? I don't know. If I was a sales representative, I would say, you know what? Don't bother with banner ad banner ad awareness campaign. Don't bother with banner ads. They just annoy absolutely everyone. And I think everyone sort of seems to zone out banner ads. Nobody, I say nobody. This is of course ridiculously subjective. I'm of the opinion that, you know, whenever you're browsing through a website and you see a banner ad, my mind filters the banner ad out. And it just disappears. It disappears and it doesn't exist in my brain. And I'm not affected. I am so unaffected by the advertising. Maybe that's part of the process, you know? Maybe as an advertiser, that's what people want to happen. You subconsciously end up taking the message of the advertising inside your brain. Get faster drying, sure, because this is slowing us down a little bit now. You know, you take the brand's message inside your brain, you subconsciously interpret it and respond to it emotionally or something. I don't know. All that I mean to say is that I'm not sure. I'm not sure that banner ad advertising is for me. Not in this world or in the real world. And by this world I mean in ye old video game. Ye old video game that we're playing right now. How is it that painting has become a real sticking point? I did not anticipate this being an issue. Yeah, that's kind of a bit bonkers actually. Yeah. Okay, you know what? Just stick this on any. Yeah, stick that on any. Just get the resources. Just get the resources to where they need to be, for goodness sake. I'm sick and tired of waiting. And we need to get more painting stuff done. Go to blueprints, and how much money do I have? Not a whole heck of a lot of money, to be honest. Right, come out over this way. Paint undercoats. Paint undercoats. We'll get two of these little setups. I mean, this has got to be the most optimal way to set up a painting of an undercoat. I mean, it looks so darn good, doesn't it? Tell me that it doesn't look so darn good. It does. I will hear nothing against it. Absolutely nothing against it. Okay. That goes in there. That goes in there. Dry finish. Dry finish, which is the type of cocktail that James Bond asks for when he is in Finland. Did you know that? I bet you didn't. I bet you didn't. He asks for a finish. Dry. No, well, that one doesn't really work. You know what? Maybe I'll take that one home with me and try and work on that joke a little bit. Yeah, that one needed some focus grouping. And maybe just a general rewrite. And then maybe a general discard as well. Okay. So, doubling, I say doubling. This is not really doubling. This is slightly adding to our painting capacity. Resource conveyor. Bish bash bosh. Bish bash bosh. Bish bash bosh. Okay, cool. Get the paint installed. Resource importer type 2. There we go. Get that all working. And then let's bring the conveyor along this way. Okay, that does not work. That does also not work. I'm unhappy at that. I'm unhappy with that. That's irritating. Okay, do that, and do that. Okay. That should increase the amount of cars we can paint. It's not going to increase the amount of cars that we can polish. Although I feel like I'm about to go out of money. About to go out of money? That's horrific English. Go out of money. There we go. Okay. Polishing machine is broken down. That's okay. I mean, to be honest, truth be told, this whole factory has been the one that I'm most proud of. I mean, this feels good. It feels really, really good. We've got a lot of Falcons. We got a lot of Falcons in here. We're still working on this van design. How long has it taken me to get that flipping van design up and running? Yeah, that's ridiculous. But you know, I've really enjoyed exploring all of the different types of car varieties. I mean, I'm not super sold that that makes that much of a difference. I mean, it is literally just a cosmetic difference. But it's nice. I like it. I mean, let's go and have a little look at the showroom whilst we watch this in fast forward mode. Can we see two different types of pickup trucks? Ah, yes. Yeah. So the Quail and then the Quail Mark II. That's both completely different. The Kitty Hawk and... Ah, yeah, the Pigeon Mark I, the Pigeon Mark II, the OGs. The OGs are still there. Still going strong. Should I increase the discount on some of these cars? Sure. Increase the discount to like 50%. 50% if 50% if they've got uninstalled features. So that should, like, hopefully make us a butt ton of money. Look at that. Look at the amount of cash that is coming in. This is what I'm talking about. Okay, can we get maybe a marketing campaign? Give me a super expensive marketing campaign. Give me a, I don't know. I don't want banner ads, but I'm gonna get banner ads anyway. Sure, get some banner ads. So that set me back a fair amount of money. Get me a brand awareness campaign on the telly as well. No, that's not on the telly. It was on the movies. A movie brand awareness campaign. Can you really have a brand awareness campaign for only 12 hours? Do you not usually have to sign, like, week-long contracts to advertise a product or whatever? I don't know. That's just pure speculation. Anyway, all of the cars that have got uninstalled features are now going ridiculously cheaply. We are selling supercars. I must say, though, it's pretty disconcerting how many supercars we have left in the showroom. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of flaws in this factory. Definitely a lot of flaws. But it does feel good. It does feel very, very nice. And I must say, I'm very happy with it. Very, very happy with it. That's the wrong direction. There we go. That's the wrong direction too. Okay, you don't want to go forward to this area. That's because this thing's the wrong direction. There we go. Okay. That should help clear up that backlog. I mean, I don't think we're really in a position to repay this big loan that we've got. But, I mean, we did manage to raise a fair chunk of change by selling off those cars in our showroom. which is quite nice. And now we've got a chock-a-block belt all the way from the fit body section, which is good because it means that we're processing our chassis as they are manufactured, which I'm pretty darn happy about, to be honest. Okay, ditch that resource importer, ditch that resource importer. Yes, I know it's going to briefly put some strain on other resource importers, but we'll do that. And hopefully we'll be able to get through that backlog of stuff that needs to be imported. I don't actually know. I mean, we do technically have the money to do a bunch of reoccurring campaigns. However, what's the one that costs 3 million? Yeah, the 72-hour product placement campaign. That is ridiculously expensive. And we're not going to be able to refresh that. Okay, so now this orange area is the backlog. I mean, that kind of figures. We've kind of replaced absolutely every part of the process. We've expanded it as much as we possibly can. The QA area has grown. The fit accessory area has grown. The painting area has literally just been added to by me. That's very cool indeed. And it's just the orange area really that I think needs to be upgraded if we wanted to turn this into sort of a next level factory. But as it stands, I'm perfectly happy. I'm perfectly happy to leave this factory here. I think on the way to probable financial failure, given that we have so many cars that are, I mean, we have 16 supercars that still need to be sold. Yeah, that's not ideal. However, I mean, we have discounted them fairly substantially, but that doesn't really matter. What matters is that we've had an absolute, well, I have anyway. I've had an absolute whale of a time in production line. I love it. This game needs work. It absolutely does need work. But I'm in it for the long haul. I like playing this game, and every DLC that is published, I'm going to come back and try to make a better factory. Because this one feels good. This one feels good, and I'm delighted to be playing the game. I hope you've enjoyed watching this series, ladies and gents. Thanks as ever to my fantastic patrons over at patreon.com/orbitalpotato. You know, making YouTube, making these videos, especially as sort of a part-time hobby, is ridiculously cost inefficient for me to do. So all of the support over on Patreon really helps sort of even the scales, if you'd like, between my job in real life and making YouTube videos online. Anyway, ladies and gents, thanks as ever for watching this episode, this series of Production Line. Soaring Eagle Auto Incorporated, something like that. I still have no idea what I called the flipping company. I hope you've enjoyed. I'll see you next time. Bye.